Reverend Uloma.
I think Jude is just an abridged version of Judas. That's why when the Bible lists the apostles of Jesus, he met
Reverend Uloma.
Yes, Daddy, please.
Reverend Uloma.
I think Jude is just an abridged version of Judas. That's why when the Bible lists the apostles of Jesus, he met
Reverend Uloma.
First of all, I must appreciate you. Yes, thank you.
Reverend Uloma.
I think Jude is just an abridged version of
Nigeria as a whole. I thank you for standing up. You've been outspoken even before NSAS. You've spoken against the witches and wizards in the government that is drinking the blood of our future generations. I can never forget that video of yours.
Yeah.
So welcome, Reverend Father Uloma. Please give us a little history, a brief history about you.
Well, my name is Reverend Father Uloma Chineye John. I'm a priest of the Catholic Archdiocese of Abuja. I was ordained on the 24th of September 2005, so I am 15 years in the ministry this year. I have pastored 2 parishes. I'm in my 3rd parish right now as a parish priest, as we say it. I come from a family of 9. I am the 4th and the 3rd male. I'm a passionate lover of football, both following the game and playing itself. And also, so this is, I don't know if there's any other thing you want me to say.
Educational background.
Educational background. I did my primary school at Niger State, my secondary school in Abuja here, which is what we call it the minor seminary, right? Then after that, I proceeded to Makurdi, St. Thomas Aquinas, where I did my philosophy. I got my first degree in philosophy. It's also affiliated to the Urbaniana University in Rome. And after that, I did our own church equivalent of 1 year service. After your philosophy, you go for 1 year pastoral service. It's more like the NYSC, the equivalent. After that, I proceeded to Jos, St. Augustine's Major Seminary to do my theology studies for 4 years. And after that, I got ordained. Yeah, after my ordination, some years back, I tried doing something in the University of Abuja. I had PhD in education. I was in for my master's before the load of work couldn't let me continue. But I'm hoping to go back, finish my master's in education, and perhaps something further. But that's where it is for now.
Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. Let's go straight to the meat of it. Your teachings are very popular among Nigerians. Let me not say Nigerian youth, especially the youth. That's a better way to put it. They're very popular among Nigerians, especially the youth, because my mother-in-law is a huge fan, and so many of my friends are huge fans of your teaching. Now, what advice do you have for the Nigerian youth with regards to how to make Project Nigeria work? Because Nigeria as a country has struggled to work from inception.
I think this NSAS protest has shown us that if the youth decide to be resolute and strategic, they can change the course of history. Because most of the leaders we have today, these recycled leaders, they had their first shot at leadership when they were young. They were youth when all of them had their first shot at leadership. The current president became the first, he was a military president. He was barely 30 or maybe just a little bit above 30. That was in his youthful age. So my advice to the youth is be resolute and be strategic. It's very important to be strategic. Even this NSAS protest that's going on now, they need to cash in on it. They don't need to let it waste, because the protest is just a movement. you need to translate it into strategic action that will get the government to accede to your demands. So I will say our youth should be resolute in seeking a new Nigeria, and then they should be strategic about it.
Okay, since we're talking about NSAS, what is the Catholic Church's standpoint on freedom of speech with regards to the right to protest?
Oh, very clear on that. The Catholic Church is insistent on the freedom of speech, is insistent on the freedom of protest in a democratic setting. Peaceful protest is a hallmark of democracy, and the Catholic Church insists on that. It is contained in a body of teaching regarded as the social teachings of the Church. So the Catholic Church is in support of a peaceful protest in Nigeria.
Now, a lot of us have listened to your messages, and we have seen the passion with which you speak the truth. Because of reverends like you, many Christians who have lost hope in the faith are beginning to return to the faith. How does that make you feel, and what message do you have for these people?
First of all, I feel humbled to hear that my messages are making impact on the life of Christians and even non-Christians. I remember St. Paul says in 1 Corinthians 15:10, he said, what I am by the grace of God. So I see it as the grace of God working in my life. And I want to encourage such people that they should remember that we are neither the message nor the owner of the message we preach. Our message as priests, as pastors, come from God. So they shouldn't let our life eclipse the light of God, which our message is supposed to represent. Yes. So at a point, Jesus told the Jews, he said, the Pharisees occupy the chair of Moses. Do what they say, but don't do what they do, because they are not showing example. Yeah. So many of us in the ministry are like that. We don't show example, which is unfortunate. So my encouragement to them is, when we become contradictory, when our lifestyles become contradictory to the message we preach, they should please look beyond us. Hebrews 12 to say Jesus is the author and finisher of our faith. They should find a way of looking beyond us and focusing on Christ. Yeah.
Okay, Big Brother ended a few weeks ago, and while it was on, the entire attention of our youth was focused in that direction. More people voted in Big Brother, more youth voted in Big Brother than in the last 3 elections combined. I am sure, with the number of votes and the amount generated. What advice do you have for those youths who are caught up in things like Big Brother and not very attentive when pertinent issues regarding Nigeria as a country, our nascent democracy, and our future are concerned? Personally, I don't have anything against Big Brother. I don't know if you do, but what message do you have to those people who are caught up in this fanfare of Big Brother, while serious issues lay fallow?
Well, my advice to them is this. Like you said, I am not also, I don't have a problem with Big Brother. For me, it is one of the options available for people as far as entertainment is concerned. As a Christian, you're supposed to know. St. Paul says in 1 Corinthians, he said, though all things might be lawful, but not all things are beneficial to me. A mature Christian should know what is lawful and legal, but does not give you any benefit. I will put it this way. It's not everything that is interesting that is of your interest or that is to your interest. So our Nigerian youth should know this. Not everything that is interesting. Big Brother Nigeria is interesting. Betting is interesting. Going for white parties, all these things are interesting. But are they to your own interest? Are they to your own advantage? That's where they need to draw the line. I don't think so. So they should create a little time for such entertainment. But like you said, when issues that affect their life, their future, come up, they should devote more energy, more attention to such issues. So it will be foolish of anybody to be attentive to Big Brother Naija, but you don't care about politics, about policies, and about movements that are meant to make your life better.
I totally agree. I totally agree with that. And I sometimes find it worrisome, the direction in which our minds as young Nigerians, the direction of focus of our minds. Now, politics and the faith. Should Catholic priests be allowed to go into politics? Should they be allowed to contest for Nigerian president, for instance? Because the scriptures say, where the righteous are in power, the people rejoice. What is your take with regards to that?
Freeze, you are trying to put me on the spot. Well, actually, it may sound interesting or inviting that priests, because of their calling, should go into politics, you know. But the church, the Catholic Church says no, priests cannot be partisan for a good number of reasons. From history, and from so many other considerations. And I want to stand with my church. I don't think priests should go into partisan politics. They should rather stay as conscientizers, as sensitizers, as awareness creators. Yes. You know, Jesus did not go into politics. He didn't encourage the apostles to go and all that. So we are following his footsteps directly. So no, priests cannot go into partisan politics, but they should be interested in politics.
Very well put. Now, let's talk a little bit about Biafra. There was a point where it seemed, I may be wrong, I stand corrected, that you favored restructuring over Biafra. Which region will benefit the most if we restructure Nigeria today? And what are your thoughts now regarding Biafra?
I've made it clear. I have no case against people agitating for Biafra or any other republic. Like we said, I think it's enshrined in the, whether it's in the UN Charter, the right to self-determination is recognized globally as long as it is done legally. Even in US, there was a time that the people of was it Texas or California were also agitating to have their own separate country, pull out of the union. I mean, the central government, the US government did not clamp down on them. The UN government only engaged with them, which is the normal thing. So for the pro-Biafrans or the EPOPs, there is a philosopher, is it Sota, I can't remember, who says, even though I don't like what you're saying, but I will defend your right to say what you want to say, you know. So they deserve the freedom to.
Is that what he's telling you? Normal YouTube embed is supposed to work now. That is actually the same link, just that one is YouTube, the short the link, youtube.b, while the other one is youtube.com, normal. Yeah. No, it's supposed to play on any place you embed it to. Because this video now I can embed it on World Catholic. Now let me embed it on World Catholic and then send you the link. Is it? Yes. Yes. So you actually embedded it on an iframe now, Abi? So maybe you might have to integrate YouTube's own embedding. Just right click and copy their own embed code. Try that one out. Let me try and post it here so I see. We're supposed to be together now with the book now. Yeah? No? Baby? That's in date together. It wasn't separated now. Oh, finish it. It was together. Now you saw your bag, we'll go check. Hello? Black now from una channel setting. I will guys go check all this setting there, because normally even I posted it on Work and it's showing the same stuff. So that means the integration you did is fine. It can work. It's just from the channel now. I have to go and adjust it. Yes, just put a button there. Then create another button that has Work Catholic logo there, right on that watch on Work Catholic too. Then that's so. Let's have Zoom. Let's have YouTube, Zoom, Facebook, and Work Catholic there. So at least they have all the options to watch it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'll send you the link. Yes, I'll send you the link. That will create a page for Uncommon Praise, so it will just link them to that page. Once they go there, they will see the video. Yeah.